7:32, good morning information now. Well, it's time to talk food with our favorite grocery gal, Amy Goldsmith. Amy's helped to launch and grow some of the most well-known brands that many of us eat or at least see on the grocery shelves. She's a food industry insider and lives her life as a food finder looking for the best new products and trends. You can follow Amy and direct message her any questions through Facebook and also on Instagram at The Grocery Gal. First of all, Amy, welcome back to the show.
Good morning, Ben.
So we recently talked about strawberries. We had a listener that wanted to know if Santa Maria grows the most strawberries. So we mentioned that you did place a call with the California Strawberry Commission, and I think we finally got an answer on this.
Ben, I did. In fact, right after the show last week.
Oh, okay.
You know how that works. As I mentioned last week, there are approximately 300 strawberry growers in 5 distinct areas of California. So there's the Watsonville, Salinas area, Santa Maria, Oxnard, Orange County, San Diego area, and the Central Valley. And it turns out that the Watsonville, Salinas area is the number one grower of strawberries in the state. So in 2019, Watsonville, Salinas shipped over 91 million crates of strawberries compared to Santa Maria's estimated 74 million crates. So they're the winner. But as I mentioned last week, if you Google what's the strawberry capital, Oxnard pops up. And you and I were talking, we were trying to decide if that was like a self-proclaimed, honor or
right.
if it was authentic. And based on these numbers, I can tell you it's self-proclaimed. So Oxnard shipped just over 35 million crates of strawberries in 2019. So that's less than half of Santa Maria's 74+ million crates. So while Salinas is the real winner, I think with Santa Maria's Strawberry Festival and their significant sales numbers, I think Santa Maria should be California's strawberry ambassador.
I would agree with you there. So do you think Santa Maria should get the crown?
I do. I mean, look, even though, I think no offense to Salinas or Watsonville, but where would you rather attend the Strawberry Festival? Salinas or Santa Maria, right?
Yeah, no question there. Yep, Santa Maria.
Yeah, right, exactly. So Santa Maria can be the ambassador and maybe the gateway to, Strawberryville? I don't know. But Oxnard is the third largest in California, but it's behind Mexico. So it actually goes Salinas, then Santa Maria, then Mexico, and then Oxnard. So saying it's the capital is a bit of a stretch.
I guess so. Well, thanks for finding out the answer for that there. But, we're going to still enjoy our strawberries in Santa Maria. So moving on from strawberries, this weekend is the official start to summer, and nothing says summer like ice cream. So we've got some families, I'm sure, gathering for Father's Day weekend coming up, so they might be enjoying some ice cream. So, Amy, I've got to ask you, what is the most popular flavor of ice cream in the country?
So overall, the most popular ice cream flavors are probably exactly what you think they are. The vanilla, chocolate, cookies and cream, strawberry, and mint chocolate chip. But according to Grubhub, and I don't know if you're familiar with Grubhub, it's a food delivery service.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They analyzed its ice cream ordering trends. So there's actually certain favorite flavors per regions in the country. So, for example, the Northeast and the Western regions of the U.S. that we're in, it's mint chips. It's mint chip. So coffee, caramel, and chocolate chip are favorite flavors in the Midwest. And in the South, Americans preferred birthday cake and Oreo ice cream flavors. So there you have it. What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, gosh. I love Ben & Jerry's, and Chunky Monkey is pretty good. But anything with chocolate in it, I think, is probably my favorite. What about you? Do you have a favorite?
I'd probably go mint chocolate chip pretty consistently. Yeah, I think that would be my go-to. Yeah.
I think we might have to do a show on what your personality traits might be based on your favorite brand of ice cream.
Could be. Yeah, could be.
All right, we have Grocery Gal Amy Goldsmith joining us today. So this also kind of begs the question here, how much ice cream is consumed annually? I don't know if there's a figure on that.
Yeah, so the average American consumes more than 23 pounds of ice cream per year. That's a lot.
Yeah, it sure is.
23 pounds. I mean, that's like a toddler.
Right.
And according to Grubhub, Wisconsin, which is also known as the Dairy State, ordered the most ice cream from them in 2019, and that was followed by Massachusetts, Colorado, New York, and New Mexico. And what I think is kind of a little bit interesting about that is that Wisconsin, Massachusetts, Colorado being, cold weather states, New York as well. They really, once summer hits, ice cream becomes a destination for them where they're going to ice cream stores, and it really becomes a summer favorite, whereas, here we can kind of enjoy it year-round, and I'm sure they do enjoy it year-round, but we don't necessarily make it a destination to go to an ice cream store in July. We're still kind of picking it up from the grocery store. So, but interestingly, though, also New Zealand leads the world in ice cream consumption with a per capita consumption. So each person in New Zealand eats more ice cream than a person in the United States or China. But based on sales of ice cream, population, China wins, obviously, with population, followed by the U.S. But surprising, even given China's population, Australia and Denmark are also on the list.
Yeah, that is interesting. So when you're at a grocery store, Amy, there's so many options for ice cream. How do you choose? I mean, is each one the same, or, is there any differences?
Well, first of all, there's a real trick that the manufacturers are playing on us. So I really want everyone to pay attention to actual ounces. To our naked eye, every one of those looks like a pint, right? But it might be actually 12 or 14 ounces, not a 16-ounce pint. So price will, plays a factor in that. So if you're looking and you're like, I'm buying a pint of ice cream, make sure it says 16 ounces if you're, paying attention to the cost, because that really will affect it. You'd be surprised. Many are 12 or 14. Look, people have brand loyalty, or they look for items on sale. And now there are so many non-dairy options. There's soy, coconut, and other plant-based options. There's also high-protein ice cream, so you feel less guilty. And then, of course, there's flavor shopping. I mean, you said you love Ben & Jerry's. I mean, they have the most interesting combinations. So if you're into, combinations and, a bunch of stuff in your ice cream, Ben & Jerry's is always going to win. Right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm always looking for something I haven't tried before, too, so something new. And speaking of that, Amy, do you have any favorites that we may not even know of? I mean, something different out there.
So there's a brand called Grater's. It's an ice cream shop out of Cincinnati, family-run for many, many years. It's been in the Midwest forever. And they've recently started to expand into retail. So you can find them in grocery stores. We're definitely in the Kroger, Food for Less, Ralph's, those kinds. And I think it's a phenomenal ice cream, especially if you like chocolate chips. Their chocolate chips are huge. It's so delicious. So I really, Grater's, I love it. And I'm also a sucker for McConnell's, Santa Barbara brand.
Yeah.
That's expanded over the last few years. They're doing great. I think it's delicious. But look, Thrifty ice cream. I don't know if you're familiar with Thrifty drugstore.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They had ice cream we used to, when we were all kids, we'd get it for 5 cents a scoop, 10 cents, 2 scoops, right? I mean, they were acquired by Rite Aid. So you can still get ice cream in Rite Aid, and it's not Thrifty ice cream. But Rite Aid promised to continue the Thrifty's brand, and you can find Thrifty's brand ice cream in grocery stores. And I think it's delicious, and I think it's priced right. My eldest daughter, who is a total chocoholic, loves those Magnum ice cream bars. Loves them. And my little one likes the single-serving Haagen-Dazs cup that comes with a little spoon that's tucked by the lid, and she likes those. So, pay attention to ounces, pay attention to price, and then just, try new stuff.
All right, you've raised some excellent children there. They have excellent taste in ice cream there. So now what about... Yeah. So what about popsicles? I mean, this is a whole different category of ice cream, I guess.
It's a whole different category, absolutely. But cherry is the #1 popsicle flavor. And a little bit of trivia, those twin popsicles, with the double sticks, you can break them, and, those were invented during the Depression, so 2 children could share one treat.
Oh, interesting. Didn't know that. All right.
Yeah. There you go. So popsicles, different category. There's, you want to pay attention for popsicles that it's real fruit juice, not high fructose corn syrup.
All right. And I don't know what's, because I know about the Italian ice cream. I don't know if that is significantly different than the regular ice cream that we buy.
Yeah, gelato.
Yes.
Caliente is a really popular gelato brand in the stores. You've probably noticed it because it has the really unique packaging. It comes in like a plastic container that you can reuse. I think it's gorgeous. It's one of my most favorite packages in the entire grocery store. It's delicious. It's creamier. It's really good. It's really good.
All right, good stuff. I think I need to have some ice cream after this conversation.
I know, kind of me too.
Yeah.
On cereal.
Perfect.
Isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Well, don't forget, you can follow Amy Goldsmith, our Grocery Gal, and direct message her any questions through Facebook and also on Instagram at The Grocery Gal. Amy, thanks for the excellent information and the follow-up on our strawberries there, and we look forward to the next visit with you.
Absolutely. Have a great day and happy summer. Happy Father's Day.
All right, 7:42. Don't forget birthdays and anniversary wishes if you've got them. 928-1440 is my number.
In light of recent events, California Tacos and Tap Room will be open and adding online ordering for delivery or takeout to the Santa Ynez Valley. Head on over.